There are two ways to use the magic mask in Davinci Resolve, and I'm going to show you both of them. So feel free to use whichever one that you're comfortable with. So the first way that I'm going to show you is in Fusion. Feel free to follow along with this tutorial as I've provided the same footage in the description below. Hover over your clip like this and then go click right here on the Fusion page. Press Shift space bar and you write magic mask and then you just add. If you press 2 on your keyboard, it's going to show what the magic mask node is seeing. I like to have it like this so that I can see the before and after. Now that you got the magic mask selected right here, you can go and click on any one of these and add your points for the mask to see. And then here we go. This is what the mask is, but this is just for the first frame. And so when we go to our inspector tools here, you'll see the tracking mode is either going to be for faster or better. And for the purpose of this tutorial, we'll do it as faster. And then we can just track forward since we are starting from the beginning of the timeline. Track forward and let it do its thing. Once the magic mask is done, you'll see the little player will be at the end. Now that your magic mask is complete, you can scroll through the timeline. This is what the mask is saying on the right, and this is the before on the left. Once that's done, you can go back to your timeline. You can see that the mask is done. This is just a simple mask for the purpose of this demonstration, but for your case, you may need to go back and do some refinements on the matte, such as erode and dilate, which sort of like refines it in the way that you see fit. But for the sake of this tutorial, we'll just leave it like this. In order for you to see how this works, you can also put like a background. The source to this background is also in the description, so feel free to download it. And then you can do this and you can sort of stretch the background here, and then voila, it worked. And this is how you know that it worked. Of course, this is not the most ideal way of putting a background behind your mask, but this is just for demonstration purposes, and you can refine it however you want for your project. If you don't like working in Fusion, you can absolutely do this in the color page as well. So this is our clip as before. Click here on this icon to go to the color page. Go to this icon right here, AI Magic Mask. Add your points to your mask. If you don't see this highlight, you can press this button right here to see the highlight. We are going to make it faster in this example, but you can always make it better for your custom projects. Another little thing I like to do is add a label so that I know what this node is doing, which is a magic mask. That's because when you have a lot of nodes, you want to know what each node is doing. And then when you're satisfied with the points that you have, you can go ahead and track forward. Once your mask has completed tracking, next, what you have to do is a very important step. Press right click on your mouse or keyboard. Look for add alpha output. Add it here. And then take the blue output of your mask node. This could be any node that you have applied the magic mask to if you have a lot of nodes, and then connect it here. You probably won't see anything, but when you go back to the edit page, the mask has worked. And this is how you know it has worked. Now, it won't always be perfect, but it works. And if your goal is to learn how the magic mask works, this is how it works. As I forgot to mention at the beginning of this video, this only works in the studio version of Davinci Resolve. So if you have the free version, you might have to use another way. And please let me know if you'd like to see a tutorial on that. With that said, thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe for more and see you in the next one.